Hello, welcome to my channel. I just filmed the outro for this video and I realized that I don't have an intro, so here I am doing an intro. In this video, I'm going to be reading one of my most anticipated releases, which is the new Ali Hazelwood book. Ali Hazelwood is one of my favorite authors. I love every single one of her books. My least favorite is Not in Love. I also have a reading vlog for that if you want to watch that. But most of her books are 4 stars and above, which is amazing. I have 3 5-star reads from Ali Hazelwood: Checkmate, Love Theoretically, and The Love Hypothesis. And I just get so excited when she releases a new book. This video is going to be spoiler free, so I'm not going to be saying anything spoilery. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about the book, so if you don't want to know anything about it, maybe don't watch this video, but I'm really excited about it. I have obviously already read the book, so I'm really happy about it, and I really want to know what you think if you have read it. I definitely went into it thinking that it was a tiny bit different from what it actually is. For some reason, I thought that they were supposed to be helping each other with swimming, so she's a diver, he's a swimmer, and they're supposed to be helping each other, which is not actually the case. But yeah, I'm always going to be very excited to get another STEM romance from Ali Hazelwood. Okay, I am on chapter 14, page 19. No, page 60. What is going on? Page 94, 19% through the book, and I have to say that this is, I think, the most slow burn that I have seen Ali Hazelwood write. I don't know if I'm just not remembering correctly, but usually we see more of the two characters like spending time together by this point, whereas in this book we really don't. Obviously, we see our female main character because we are in her point of view, but we don't really know that much about our male main character. But I can tell you what the book is about. We have our female main character, Scarlett, but everyone calls her Vandy. And basically, she's a diver in like the Stanford University, and one of her teammates, actually like her team's captain, is Penn, and Penn is in a relationship with Lucas, which is the swimmers captain, but they end up breaking up, at least from what I have understood. Like, it's kind of confusing, I will say, but they end up breaking up, and then Lucas and Scarlett end up having to spend time together and work together. So far, I will say it's kind of weird. It's like 50% weird and 50% not weird, because obviously he used to be in a relationship with her friend, kind of, so it's weird. I have hope that Ali Hazelwood will do it in a way that will not be weird, but other than that, I'm really liking it. I'm loving the writing, like usual. We get some chapters of her going to therapy, which is really nice. I don't think that Ali Hazelwood has done that before, and it's always something that I love to see in a book. They're very short chapters, but it's still really nice to see it in a book. I really like our female main character. Like I said, I don't really have any thoughts about our male main character. He's very quiet, so I don't really know that many things about him in order to have an opinion about him. So far, he seems nice and very intuitive, I guess. Like, he understands things that our female main character is trying to hide. He kind of reminds me of a mixture of Love Theoretically and Love Hypothesis, Adam Carlson, and I don't remember the other guy's name. I think that it's Jack. Yeah, he's kind of like a combination of those two, obviously younger too, because he's 21, 22, something like that. Also, because they are 21, 22, around that age, it feels so weird to be reading from characters that are close to my age. It always feels kind of weird to be reading about that, but I'm not used to it from Ali Hazelwood, so that's also kind of different. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm having a lot of fun so far. I'm really curious to see how she will do the whole them ending up together, because obviously we have his ex, which is also her friend, so that's kind of messy, and I don't like blurred lines, cheating, anything of that sort. I don't really like it, so I'm hoping that the lines are gonna be really clear and we're not gonna have any of that, because I would hate for this book to be ruined, but I have heard really good things about it. So I'm thinking if everyone is loving it, it will probably be done in a good way. But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. I feel like I have now reached the point where they're gonna start spending more time together, and I'm actually really excited about it because I want to know more about him and I want to know more about her. There is like a little thing that is being hinted at about her life and about her past, and I'm really curious to see and figure out what exactly happened. It seems really heavy, so I'm curious about that. And again, I'm curious to see how he is, like his personality, more about him, his character, because I don't feel like I know him yet.
I heard the streets been talking. You heard that someone's walking, but you're here, I've got your hand in mine, and I know this isn't easy, but I see the way you see me. I know we both can see the signs, yeah. Cause I won't ever let you go now. Hold you when the night gets cold out. Cause I don't wanna let you go now. No, I don't, no, I won't. She said that you could do.
I would just like to say that I'm really liking it. Like a lot. I did not expect to like it for some reason. I don't know. I feel like the last update that I gave you, I didn't have any strong feelings about it. I guess the feelings that I did have were not positive. They were not negative. They were just neutral, I guess. But now I am like 47% through it, chapter 33, and I really like it. How many pages have I read? I am on page 222, and I think that it's really good. I know that Ali Hazelwood said that Not in Love was a really deeper novel, I guess, that it dealt with some deeper topics, but I would say that this is her deepest novel yet. Hence the name, Deep End, probably. I just love the characters. I love how it's written. It's so easy to read, and the whole slow burn part that I told you about, it's done so well. Obviously, we have seen more interactions about them, but there have been more towards the physical aspect of it. The tension is still there. We still don't really know them as characters, and I was actually kind of scared because I don't see them together yet. You know, I don't feel like they belong together yet. I feel like, yeah, they could be really good, but they're not there yet. So I was actually kind of scared that we're just gonna see them having the physical aspect. By the end of the book, we would be like, now we are happily together, and that's it. And I was really scared about that because that I would not have liked that. But now we really see that kind of change a bit. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you exactly how. I'm giggling, I'm blushing. Literally a couple of hours ago, I was reading part of the book and my cheeks were red, bright red. It's going great. I'm hoping I'm really gonna like it. I feel like it has potential to be a new favorite book, and it's also making me not want to put it down. I started today and I'm already halfway through the book. I was iffy about it for a minute. I was like, oh, it's not going great, but now something has happened and I feel like it's much better. Also, something else, I for some reason thought that he was helping her with diving because obviously she had an accident and now she's very, not scared, but there's a particular thing in diving that she's scared about, and I thought for some reason that he was supposed to be helping her. I don't know if I just made that up, but nothing like that has happened. And in the first like 30% of the book even, I was actually looking for it because I was so sure that that was the case. That was how they were going to get closer together. But yeah, it has not happened. I don't know if it will happen, but yeah, so far nothing like that. That's my update. I'm gonna continue reading and I'm probably gonna update you when I'm almost done with the book. I just keep looking worse and worse. We're gonna ignore that. I am on chapter 59, 88% through the book. What page is that? 407. How many pages does the whole book have? Oh my god, I'm less than 100 pages away from finishing the book because the whole book is 479 pages. I thought that I had at least like 100 more pages, but I don't. I basically have almost like 70 pages left. That's crazy. I just wanted to let you know that, you know, when every Ali Hazelwood book, there's the character that you think is good and then turns out to be not good. I feel like that's the only common thing between all of her books. For example, with Not in Love, it was obvious to me who that character would be. Whereas with this book, I am a tiny bit blindsided. I did not expect that. That's crazy to me because obviously nothing is confirmed yet, but I have a hunch about who the character is going to be, and I really wish that it wasn't that character. I might be wrong, and we might even not have a character that we're supposed to like, but it's actually like not a good person. But I'm scared because I really don't want that person to be a bad person. Also, this is a very spicy book. I've just wanted to let you know that this is the most spicy book by Ali Hazelwood that I have ever read. If you think that Not in Love was spicy, think again. So if you're a person that does not like spice in books, don't pick up this book. But yeah, this is definitely the spiciest book by Ali Hazelwood that I've ever read. I don't know if I like that. I get the point in this book, but I don't want her to turn into an author that writes just spice. So I'm hoping that in her other books we can see kind of less spice too, kind of like how we had with the rest of her books, basically, with Love Hypothesis and Love Theoretically. Especially Love Theoretically, that is a level of spice that I really can get behind. So far everything is good, and I have a feeling that we are right before everything starts going to shit, and I am not excited about it. I'm actually kind of scared, but it's fine. We're gonna get through it and everything's going to be fine because I'm reading a romance novel and there's going to be happily ever after. And that's why I read romance novels, because I like the happily ever after. 12% left of the book, less than 100 pages, and then I'm gonna be done with it, which feels kind of weird because I have been waiting for this book for so long, and now just to be finished with it and having read it feels kind of weird. But I'm gonna update you with my final thoughts once I finish it. I just took a shower, so if my hair looks wet, it's because it is in fact wet, so don't mind that. But I finished the book and I think I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. I will say though, it has the potential for me to like it even more in the future maybe. Something similar happened with me with Check and Mate. When I first read this book, I was like, I don't know about it. I think I'm gonna give it like a 4.5, 4.75. Something is missing. Now, if you were to ask me, I would say that this is a 5-star book for me. I really love this book. So I'm thinking that something similar could happen to Deep End, because I did enjoy that book very much, but I just feel like something is missing, and I don't think that I'm gonna think about the characters that much moving forward. Now again, that could change, just like it changed with Check and Mate, but for now I think I'm gonna land on 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed the book. I think that the writing was again very good. With the last 2 books that I have read from Ali Hazelwood, Not in Love and Deep End, I feel like there's something missing, which is so sad to say, and I feel like we're just scratching the surface a bit. With this one, it was definitely not that bad. We definitely go deeper than we did in Not in Love, but I still just, I don't know, something was missing. Also, the third act conflict wasn't my favorite. I wanted more, and for a book that it's close to 500 pages, I think, I feel like we could have gotten more, but we didn't for some reason. I don't know, it's so bizarre, because with Love Theoretically, I think that book is under 400 pages, maybe just 400 pages. Literally, it's 384 pages, but I feel like with Love Theoretically, for example, we got so many things in those pages and I didn't feel like something was missing. Whereas in this book, even though it's close to 500 pages, something was missing for me. We could have gotten maybe more details, especially of them spending time together, or maybe like more details about our male main character's life. I don't know. I think that something was not hitting for me. I did really love our female main character. I connected with her a lot and I related to her in a lot of things. I'm so sad that I didn't give it 5 stars, but it's just, it didn't give me that feeling. That might change in the future, but for now it's a 4.5, which is an amazing rating. And if I were to rank Ali Hazelwood books right now, I basically have read every single Ali Hazelwood book out there except for Bride and a Christmas novella I think she had. If I were to rank them, I would say that my top 3 are probably Love Theoretically, Check and Mate, and Love Hypothesis. I honestly don't know how I can just put them ranking wise. I would probably say Love Theoretically is my favorite, then the Love Hypothesis, and then Check and Mate. Then I have Deep End, which is again my 4th favorite book by Ali Hazelwood, and then I would probably say Love on the Brain, then Loath to Love You, and then Not in Love. Not in Love is my least favorite, sadly, but it's fine. So yeah, it's still a book that I really enjoyed. I cannot wait to see what Ali Hazelwood has in store for us. She's still one of my favorite authors. I just love her writing. There's something about her way with words that just keeps me interested. For example, this book, I literally read it in like one day. Last night, I went to the airport to pick up my brother. While I was waiting, I literally took my Kindle out and I was reading, which is something that I don't do. Usually I would scroll on my phone or something, but I was like, I want to read more. I want to know what happens. I want to just spend more time with the characters. So yeah, I'm really happy that I liked it so much. I am kind of sad that it's only 5 stars, but again, it's still 4.5. I'm still happy about it. Let me know if you have read this book and if you liked it. I feel like most people really enjoyed it. And obviously I am one of those people. I hope you liked this video and I hope that I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
You give me butterflies when you smile and it feels so good.